Hello Capricorn, welcome to ArcanaUniverse. Today your reading is going to be about the future. Love it. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story. The future. Please tell us what's going to happen in the future. Wow. So some of you have been, dreaming, wishing, hoping, creative manifestations, dream boards, manifestation boards, wrote in your journals, what have you. And it's going to come to reality. It's coming into reality. And it's going to be in a form of, so you may have shared your dreams, like what you want in life. And I see here, somebody's going to kind of step in and help you out, kind of give you a helping hand into creating this future for you, okay? But they're going to be fair about it, okay? And I see here that you're not going to be like upset, like as long as you see some sort of momentum. So I'm getting like timing wise, they may give you an opportunity for an example, but you still have to put in the hours, or you still need to put in the mileage to get to that point. But regardless, you're still going to be given the opportunity to kind of fulfill those manifestations, and it's going to be a very busy time for you, okay? I see that like it's going to be a very busy time. What are some of these manifestations that you are manifesting here? Okay, so some of you are definitely manifesting love, romance. I'm also getting work. Okay, so we have work, romance. What else? Oh, and something about your mental health, okay? You're trying to be a little bit better about that. And some of you are wanting to travel a little bit more. So I'm getting work, romance, friendship, mental health, and travel. Okay, that's a lot. You put a lot on your manifestation board, haven't you? Okay, but I see here that some of you have it's I will say some of you have been celibate, like haven't really been out there dating. You've been holding back. If anything, you've been just spending a lot more time with your friends and trying to manifest somebody special, somebody that you have a lot of emotional connection with, somebody that you vibe on an emotional level. And who's that? Somebody did catch your attention though. Okay, you caught somebody's attention and they caught your attention too. And this person is very strict. I don't know why I'm getting the word strict, but it's just like the way they have a conversation with you, you would never think they're talking to you because they're interested in you, but they will find any way to talk to you is what I'm seeing here. So some of you, I will say that some of you may meet this person on a professional level. So perhaps through work, or perhaps they were working and then you came along, or perhaps you guys worked together. There's some sort of like professionalism, or just their demeanor is very professional, and they're not necessarily the type to be very, I will say this, they're not like they're not like overly flirtatious. You'll just really appreciate and like them for their professionalism. You're just gonna be like, wow, this person's hot, because they're so professional. Like I don't know, perhaps that could be one of your green flags or what you're into, your type is very, I don't want to say cold, but they're not really emotional, okay? And okay, so when it comes to that, so you'll notice you'll be getting some attention from possibly an air sign or just somebody with that kind of demeanor where they're not really emotional, but you'll know that they're interested in you based on how much they're trying to talk to you, okay, on the level of talkativeness, of going out of their way to come and communicate with you. You'll know them based on that. And I feel like it will be good to give them a chance. I feel like you guys understand each other and you guys get each other on an emotional level. I mean, on a mental level. And because you guys get each other on a mental level, you will end up kind of falling for each other as well. They find you very attractive. They find you very beautiful, handsome, what have you. All right, so what is this? So didn't want to talk about the whole mental entrapment, your mental health, okay? There are some of you that needs to kind of work on self-love here. Somebody from your past, something that happened in the past where you felt betrayed, somebody lied to you, somebody broke your heart, you're still carrying with you remnants of that. You're still carrying with you some of those traumas, and you're worried that history is going to repeat itself and you can't fully trust people even though you want to. I see that here. So the recommendation and the feature energy is here on how to kind of, the advice coming through is how to make yourself more mentally in a comfortable place is self-love, and the fact that those people, places, or things that have hurt you, that caused you pain and heartache and tears, they're not in your life right now, right? They're not in your life. They came and went. They're not in there. So it's like, I see here that you did stop some sort of cycle, but if you're not going to help your manifestations if you are so worried that somebody's going to treat you that way. It's good to hold up boundaries. It's good to be prepared, but at the same time, it shouldn't be the controlling factor in your mental health. Okay, you shouldn't let it control you. There's some sort of energy of needing to let go, needing to have hope and faith and self-love that you deserve someone who is going to treat you with kindness and fairness and with love. And so that's what you got to do. That you just have to surround yourself with people who respect you enough to not hurt you. And so that's a lesson that was learned. And I don't really, the longer you keep it within your mental space, the more it's going to affect your future. So just be mindful of that, okay? When it comes to your travels, okay. All right, so some of you are kind of worried, like, perhaps you have like an upcoming vacation or something like that, but there's some sort of like, okay, all right. So there is some sort of like a trip or a vacation that you are trying to plan and be looking forward to, but there's some sort of like stress. One is you are hoping by the time that you want to take like a romantic trip. You want to take a romantic getaway, and you are setting your vacation time so that it kind of works with your work schedule as well. But you're just kind of like, you don't want to go alone. And yeah, going with family and friends, that's nice too. But there's something about wanting to go with a significant other or somebody that you really like, and there's an emotional romantic connection with. And so it's saying, if it is possible, have flexible travel plans. that might help.